Yes, anyone? Raj Jakapure? Raj, can you hear me? Yes, Raj.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, it's audible.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me what is system testing?
Actually, I was not present for last 2, 3 lectures because I had my second dose of vaccine. That's why.
No, but it is a basic thing, no? Like as we already gone through the unit testing, means you will already know from the software engineering also. In the software engineering also we covered unit testing, integration testing, then comes the system testing. Yes, anyone? Any other? Yes, Abhijit Joshi, Biswajit Sahu. Yes, Biswajit Sahu. So in the unit testing, as we are like testing a unit or module, okay, a single unit or a module we are testing, okay. In integration testing, we are integrating the number of modules, okay. In that there are different types, are there incremental testing, big bang testing, okay, yeah, like bottom up, top down approach, sandwich testing, hybrid testing, that comes in the integration. Then in the system testing, that we are testing the complete system, means the complete all modules. That is your final project, we can say. Okay, so we are testing the complete module of the project. So that is your system testing. So as you know, system testing, it is one of the level of testing that validates the complete and fully integrated software product. Okay, fully means the final. Okay, the fully integrated software product by combining all the modules. The purpose of the system test is to evaluate the end to end system specification. Okay, so normally we say no, like you need to complete some end to end. Okay, end to end project. You need to work on the end to end project. You need to work on the, yes, black box testing is also one of the type of system. Means, these are some system these testing techniques that we use in the system testing. Okay, black box. So like end to end project means we are testing the complete the fully functional or end to end project. So usually the software is only one element of the large computer-based system, and the software is interfaced with other softwares or hardware systems. So system testing is actually a series of different tests whose sole purpose is to exercise the full computer-based system. Okay. So system testing means it is a complete system. Like for example, in your TCS TCS recruitment test, as you are can anyone tell the procedure for TCS recruitment? Means I think there are some steps are there, no, like to install the software, that launcher. Yes, anyone? Raj, are you there? Raj, uh,
Yes, sir.
can you just elaborate what is the step for to attend online test through the TCS platform?
Yes, sir. So basically, we get a mail for a particular email address, and there are some steps and instructions written inside it. And so basically, there are two or three types of links present. First one is for login, and they have given the system requirements so that the software can be installed in our system, and we can attend the test from our remote system, that is from our home. And then after we log in, then we can download that software, and after downloading the software we have to install it, and after installing the software we can attend the test inside that system.
Okay, can you highlight once again as what are the main softwares are involved here, like modules, like a login module is there, right?
Yes, sir.
Then before that sign up module, no, sign up or like creating an account. Then once you log in, you means you are using the launcher also. Then you are installing in your computer system. That is it based upon your hardware software configuration. Then any other software is required? Only one launcher, browser is required, no? That
Yes, sir,
you
browser.
are integrating with the browser. Then any other like applications, the support camera application, it should integrate. Well, it means it should integrate to the browser also. I think no, you need to enable the camera, allow the camera while giving the test. So all these that complete forms your a system testing. System means you are it is integrated, your software it is integrated with all the modules. Okay, so system testing, that it tests the complete the fully functional specification of a computer. Okay, in system testing there are different categories. There are two categories of software testing, that is black box testing and white box testing. So system test falls under the black box testing category. As you know, the black box testing, as we are so here in this case, in this particular, suppose in the particular your launcher, once you launch your TCS exam launcher. So I think with respect to your credentials, with respect to your credentials, that is your login, username and password. Okay. So what is the output? That your launcher will successfully to open and you are ready to attend, ready to give the test. Or whether it, like there are some other parameters are like whether it opens properly or not, whether the camera is allowed or not. Like you can write so many test cases. Okay, like once you log in successfully, you are performing the other outputs, like you are successfully openings of your launcher successfully, like whether the camera is supporting or not. Okay, so that is a black box testing. You are not checking, आप कुछ अंदर चेक नहीं कर रहे हो कि कोड वगैरह कैसा है लॉन्चर का. Okay, you are just testing the software whether it works properly or not. Okay, whether you are facing any problem. So a system test that falls under the black box testing category of the software testing. White box testing is stating is a testing of internal working of the code or the software application, but in black box system testing is opposite. Okay, system testing involves the external working of the software from the user's perspective. Okay, user's perspective is very important, because when you are ready to attend the exam. Okay, your exam is scheduled, and if the camera is not working, camera is not working, or it is not allowing in your browser, it is not supporting to the, I think some lower version, I think it is not compatible with the Firefox. I think Firefox and any other browser. I think it is very compatible with the Chrome version. So these are some limitations. The limitation is that uh, your particular launcher, the TCS launcher, it is very much compatible with the Chrome only. Okay. So likewise, from the user's perspective, means it should work means without any hurdle. Okay, without any problem, without any defect. Okay. So that is very important. Okay, system testing. What do we verify in the system testing? What do we verify in the system testing? So system testing that involves the testing of the software code for the following, like testing the fully integrated applications. Fully integrated means integration of all the associated files, all the associated modules, okay, including the external peripherals in the order to check how the components are interact with the one another. Like in your TCS software, like you are interacting through your mouse, like some external peripherals. Okay. So what about the keyboard and all? Whether it supports keyboard or only mouse? Let me know in launcher. Yes, Raj. Whether it supports keyboard also, keyboard and that mouse. Both it supports, no, while interacting with the particular launcher. Anyone? Sirisha. Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Means once you open the launcher, that launcher it will cover the entire screen. Yes, and you are interacting with the your external peripheral device. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
In some cases, no, in some of the examinations and all, even they will disable the keyboards also. Uh, okay, only you need to means only the mouse will through mouse only you have to communicate. In it depend upon the examination, because now in gate exam and all, no, even there is a even without keyboard or keyboard also they can disable, because as they can provide the in some of the exams, no, virtual keyboard they will provide. Virtual keyboard, you want to enter the password and to write some of the options, like in gate exams, no, there is a fill in the blanks type of questions also there, you need to write a answer, you need to type. Okay, there will not be any MCQ type of questions in gate examination. If you solve the question, then only you can able to write. Okay. So for that they are provided with a virtual keyboard also. So in the system testing, you need to test the on the complete application, integrated fully integrated application that includes external peripherals in order to check how components are interact with one another and with the system as a whole. So this is called as end-to-end testing scenario. Verify through testing of every input in the application to check for the desired output. Okay, for every input means as you are connected the external peripherals, and while login, okay, your launcher is open and you are login. Okay, and if suppose if you are okay, in the username and password you need to provide. Okay, I think in the digital means in the TCS and all, the username will be your email ID or some CT reference ID they will give. Okay, and your password will be, I think, in most of the time password is, I think, that key, no, token key, no, token key or your date of birth. What is the password in the TCS examination? Anyone? Yes. Sonal Katkar, Sirisha. What is the password after whether I think you generate one token key, no? The token key is a password or your date of birth. In the NPTEL and all, you will provide, no, some your date of birth, DD, MM.
Sir, it is mobile number.
Okay, mobile number is the password that you are entering through the keyboard, right? Or virtual keyboard.
Keyboard.
Okay. So here you are integrating means that particular the external peripheral is it is working properly. Okay. So that all comes under the means once you if you are typing through the your input device, so it should like work whatever you are entering. So that is all it comes under the black box testing of user experience with the application. Okay, user experience is very important. I think most of you people you find very easy while giving the means that dashboard and all. It is not that much complexity. Okay, the user experience it is easy. So I think you people are gone through some of the like TCS and even like Infosys and persistent persistent that is through the AMCAT platform. So which platform you found that in terms of user perspective, which one is easy, very easy, like you won't find any difficulty while logging or while selecting the questions and all? Yes, anyone? I'm talking about in terms of user perspective, user experience. Okay, compared to TCS or persistent, I think persistent through the AMCAT platform. Anyone? Yes, Raj Jakapure, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So you have gone through the persistent right examination, online
Yes,
test,
sir.
and you have gone
Yes,
through
sir.
the Infosys also, right?
Yes, sir.
And also TCS also you have gone through NQT in
Yes, sir.
India in the last year. I think you have gone through maybe DRC and
Yes, sir.
DRC. So which user interface you found very easy? Like any like login and directly you can very easy user interface. Which one? Which platform?
Sir, I think so. Persistent and Infosys has had really means easy interface,
Okay.
because all we had to do is we had to log in and it automatically got into the full screen, sir.
Okay.
But for TCS, we have to download the launcher and follow some particular steps.
Okay.
So it becomes means the time taken is more inside the TCS exam, sir.
Okay. Means for to
But
complete all these procedures before the test.
yes, sir.
And what about question selection and all? Like you will get a question that navigation tab, no questions like palette at the right side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How is it like easy for persistent examination and TCS?
Sir, for us, for our exam, there was no navigating through the questions.
Mhm.
We have to attempt the questions one at a time, and then we cannot navigate to previous question once we have attempted it.
Means you can find means easily you can click some questions. Okay, like there means it is very easy to find, no, the question palette and all.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that is some strategy. Like a student, they should not look previous questions and all. Okay, so that is their like to avoid the copy and all. That is a design techniques. Okay, uh, but the user interface means like normally in the as I remember for as we used to give NPTEL exam. So in the NPTEL and all like through the TCS platform. So once we log in, I think here the question palette will be there. Like so, you can select the questions, and here the question will display, and here some options. So here you can shift to some questions also here. Like after attempting the question, you can go to the first question, or you can directly go to the 30th question. You are directly by selecting the question here, and with some color like a red color, yellow color, okay, green color that indicates the answer is saved or in process, like I think Means you can look after that particular question. Suppose if it is a low color, green color indicates you are attempted successfully, like. So that user interface that will help to user to understand, okay, like without wasting any time and all. So that is the system testing, means it covers the complete system including the user experience with the application and all. Okay, so that's a very basic description of what is involved in the system testing. So you need to build a detailed test cases and test suite that test each aspect of the application as seen from the outside without looking at the actual source code. We are not looking at the source code. Okay, we are not looking at the source code. For example, GUI, GUI testing. GUI is one of your GUI testing. Okay, GUI testing is also called as a system testing. Okay, so here you need to like this one. So here true false checkboxes, like, and your calculator, the GUI. Once you click on that particular, whether it works properly or not. Okay, so GUI, it is very important. GUI testing or any TCS exam. Yeah, I was talking about this one. Okay. So here it is not clear, but the just for to explain, means as you already know, like you are nowadays you people are very familiar with all these such platforms. Here you can see your name here, like a green color, like you are attempted and all with various colors. Here you can see the questions. Here like the sections. You can see the sections, question, options. So this and here save and next, submit, and even while submitting it gives an error message, like it asks you to verify, okay, whether suppose still if any questions are pending. So GUI testing is very important. GUI means it is a type of system testing. Okay, so if you see the hierarchy, so the unit testing, integration testing. Unit testing is a white box testing. Okay, this unit testing is done by a developer or tester. Yes, unit testing is done by developer or tester. Yes, anyone? Yes, Meet. Are you there, Meet?
Yes, sir. It should be done by developer.
Okay, so unit testing is a developer, right? So integration testing, where we are integrating all the modules. Okay, so it consists of both black box and white box testing. System testing, it is a type of black box testing. So as with almost any software engineering process, software testing has a prescribed order in which the thing should be done. The following is a list of software testing categories that are arranged in a chronological order. Okay, so the first is the as we have to go for the unit testing, that is done by the developer. Integration testing, okay, that we do during and after the integration also. During the integration and also after the integration of a new module. Then system testing is done by the professional testing agent on the completed software product before it is introduced to the market. Okay, because here we are testing the end-to-end software application. Then different type of system testings. Okay, what are the different types of software uh, system testing? Okay, so here there are more than 50 types of system testings are there. There are more than 50 types, more than 50 types of system testings are there, but in your syllabus like very few topics that they covered. As you can see in the fourth unit, uh, graphical user interface testing, okay, then compatibility testing, security testing, performance testing, volume testing, stress testing, okay, load testing, installation testing, regression testing, smoke testing, sanity, ad hoc, usability testing, okay. So these are all comes under the system testing. Even we can consider these acceptance testing also as a part of the system testing, because as we are testing the user in terms of your user perspective also. So system testing, it is very important, and there are various types are there, various types. So usability testing at mainly focuses on the users easy to use, as we can say GUI testing, easy to use the application. They should not find any difficulty while doing the testing, okay, or while attending or while using the application. So mainly focus on the users easy to use applications. Flexibility in handling the controls and ability of the system to meet its objectives. Load testing, necessary to know that a software solution will perform under the real life loads. Like there are some differences are there, like load testing, volume testing, okay, we'll see that. Regression testing involves done to make sure none of the changes made over the course of the development process have caused new bugs. Means after making some changes, it should not add some new bugs or error. Okay. Recovery testing, it is done to demonstrate the software solutions reliably. Okay. To demonstrate the software solution is a reliable, trustworthy, can successfully that install, okay, or successfully it should work without any crashes, okay. And the migration testing, it is done to ensure that software can be moved from older system infrastructure to the current migration, okay. Migration testing, it is very important, like to upgrade from lower version to higher version, okay, or one platform to another, okay, one infrastructure to current infrastructure to any other infrastructure without any issue, without any loss of data. Migration testing, functional completeness, hardware software testing. Okay, so along with these, okay, in the particular there are very few are mentioned, but as we'll cover all these things. Okay, we'll cover all these the types that they are mentioned in the syllabus. Okay, GUI testing and all, because there are so many type of testings are there, and very important type of testing only they are mentioned here. So what type of system testing should tester use? Like major factor is determining the types of system testing a tester will use. The methods used by the large companies are different than used by the medium and small companies. It depends upon the project, the system, because for large project the method is different, for small medium project the method is different, okay. And the time available for the system testing means as you are testing the complete product, okay. So that's why in your during the HR round also, like some of you people get reject. Why? Because see, in the HR, after the HR assessment, even though you are good in the aptitude test, you are well performed in the aptitude, okay, then you have performed well in the aptitude, you have performed well in the technical round also, you are good. But during the HR interview, you are failed. Okay, this you are done successfully. This is also you crossed. But in the HR interview, you are failed. Okay, so system testing means it is complete system. Complete means you should get a you should cross all these steps. If any of the stage you got a failure, then that indicates some drawbacks are there. Okay, it depend. It depend upon the tester. Tester means what? The interviewer. Okay, it depends upon the interviewer. Okay, so as you are failed in this particular stage after the HR interview, means there is maybe some defects. Okay, as per this particular tester, we can say. Okay, it depend, because the HR means it is like a complete they test your complete like at the last stage, like they are delivering the product to the client. We can say, means like the student is at the final stage, as now they will allocate like they allocate the task, or the student will join to company. Okay, so if there is any drawback, then they will reject. Okay, it depend on the okay, it depend upon the interviewer, that is the tester. And in the same way, the testing, it depend like for a large project is different strategy, medium project is different, small companies, startup companies, the way of testing the software application is different. As you can compare, like testing the project that is done by the students are different, and projects done by the professional are different. The way of writing the code, and the way the how they focus on the user interface. Okay, like professional, you can see the professional coder, professional developer and all, they focus on all the things like GUI and all, security. Okay, performance. Okay, but as a student project, during the means as a college or student project, we don't focus more on the GUI and all. We are not focusing. We are not focusing on the GUI and all, because we are developing a project for the just demo purpose. Almost 90% we focus on like the student projects. Huh? I'm talking about the student project. They won't focus more on GUI testing, security testing, and all. Okay, they won't focus. So the time available for the testing, and it depend upon the time also, like the student projects, no, they won't spend more time on the testing and all. Okay, so all the testing types could be used. The time is often what limits us to using only the types that are most relevant for the software project. Here the time limit is also there, so that's why we focus mainly on the whichever the important type. Okay, the important the testing type. Okay, suppose if you are developing any web application. Okay, you are just the web application, it mainly it provides only the information to the users, like you are like a college website. Okay, for college website, we mainly focus on the GUI, like what are the contents are mentioned. Okay, you are not looking for you no need to apply all the testing methods. Okay, No need to apply the all the testing methods. Okay. So the college website means it mainly looks okay, the name of the college and the immediate like some news and all. We are focusing mainly on all these things. Okay. In the first page only we can find out, like for example here the notice is updated here regarding the admission. I'm not scrolling down. Okay, this is the home page, and in the home page only I'm getting all the details. Okay, and suppose if I want to find out IT department, so here I am just finding, means here without with a one click I am finding here. Suppose I want the faculty details. Okay, so likewise it should be very easy, means user interface, it depend for this type of application, like for the websites and all. Hmm? Okay, so it depend on how you use. Okay, it depend upon the how you, with only one click you can find out very easy. It depend upon the your project. Okay, it depend upon the project. Suppose if you want to like for do any reservation and all, for booking as booking online online tickets for in a railway. Okay, so for booking and all, what you know, what you have to do, you need to log in. So that login should be required. So for college website, is it required login? No need. Login is not required for the college websites or any school websites and all. Okay, just they are providing the information. Okay, so login is not required, and but for any online booking and all, online ticket booking, say here login is required, some account is required. Okay, and because it accepting some the details of like for payment transfer, your account details and all. So it depends upon the project. Okay, so yeah, we'll cover the different type of testings in the next class. Okay, okay, so if you have any doubts, you can ask. Yes, any doubt?